Welcome back. What was that? Did you hear my voice? This is just to catch you guys up on what you missed. So Tara had her baby. Katia came over. Grandma gave the baby her blessings, the blessings of the island. And then my mom wouldn't stop calling me. Here she is. You want to meet me someplace? Anyhow. So we started a group for island keepers to keep up the island so that we can clean up Sulani. Katia went ahead and she did some conservation work. Look at that nasty little worm. Yes, so we did some conservation work. And then we went back home. Grandma had her boo thing over Bryce. And Katia was sleeping. When we woke up in the morning from doing our work from home, we got promoted to wildlife technician. So she's doing great. We missed a lot. Next day we went out and we took samples from the ocean. That took forever. We have to go to the P spot. That's where you take a sample. And then we wanted to take a sample from the waterfall. And I'm like, but the waterfall is in the ocean. What's the hold up? But there's a cool down. And that was the end of part 1. So then, we did relationships and stuff in between, but I just want you guys to be caught up. So when the next part comes, you know exactly what is what. Now, the other part I film I pick up right up the next day as a wildlife technician with the things we need to do for work from home. And I didn't know of cool down periods. So take the samples, take the waterfall from blah, blah, blah. Then we take a sample of pee again. And I'm going to keep calling it pee because that looks pee water. Don't you agree? Mm-hmm. Yes, so that part of conservation is we have that pat down. She tried to grab a bunch of these things out of the ocean, but for whatever reason, she kept going like, why don't you go closer and grab it? It took her like 10 minutes just to grab it, but eventually she did. Then my dad started calling me. Do you want to come over? I'm like, what do they have to talk to me about? So Katia's like, okay, let me finish up. She was extinguishing some lava from the bottom of the volcano. Who goes to work like that? I'm a sexy girl. I know, right? So, yes, we did that. And then this is like 5 o'clock in the morning. And she's like, okay, I'm going to hand over to Windenburg. So she got ready to take her flight, head over to Windenburg to see her family, to know what is so important. See how she looks cute, and she dressed for the weather for when she gets there. Here we are. She met up with her best friend, Aminat Salib. She's Egyptian. She works for the UN. Yes, custom career. So they were getting caught up. They're neighbors. They've been best friends since they're little teeny weeny girls. She's just telling her the work that she did in Sulani. And Aminette is telling her about what she's doing in the UN as far as a corporate venture. That's where Aminette lives. She lives right next door to Katia, where they grew up. And this is Katia's parents' house. It's very traditional. Nothing fancy, right there on the beach at Windenburg. And then we met her mom. This is Pauletta. She was making some appetizer because they're going out for dinner. So her mom was making soup. You can see the resemblance, can't you? Same round face, fancy style. Her mom's a pharmacist. Yes, that's another custom career. And then we met her little sister. Her little sister's a spoon. She looks up to Katia so much, but she would never admit it, to be like, hey, sissy, can I come spend some time with you? Oh, and here's her dad. This is Grandma Diana's son. Isn't he cute? Yes, that's Katia's dad. Born and raised in the island of Sulani. But he's an engineer. He went to university out of Sulani, so he just stayed, but he got a house by the ocean. Whew. Okay, so Katia's mom's up here, and she's like, why don't you come back here to work? I hear for an opportunity where you can be making 10 times what you're making now. If you just move back, you know how mothers are sometimes. They miss their baby girls. So she's trying to convince Katia to move back home and go work in the city. Do something like what Aminette's doing. And she's like, Mom, no, I love what I'm doing. I like to be hands-on to make certain that I'm helping the environment personally. Everybody takes a different approach. Her mom's like, okay, let's go to dinner. Look at her. Yes, so she's here to go to the hostess to be like, may we have a table, please? So, yes, we're just waiting for the waitress to give us, not the waitress, the hostess, to give us our seat. So, Katia, I think her sister, yes, her entire family is there. This is what we ordered. You can't see everything in detail, but it came up to $100 even. Isn't that nice? So yes, all four of them out to dinner to enjoy themselves and celebrate Katia coming back in town because she's under here for one night. Like she'll be leaving next morning because we got work. You know what I'm saying? So here they are just having conversations, and her dad is like, my baby girl, if you want to stay and do what you're doing in Sulani, feel free. Your mom just misses you. And her mom's over there like, yeah, whatever. I just want to make sure that my baby girl's happy. Then her sister's like, you do you, sissy. Do what you want to do. And then her mom's like, okay, so everybody's just going to gang upon me? Katia's, no, mom, you can always come visit because she's planning to have a cover party on Friday. I think this was like Wednesday. So they got their food and everyone was being happy with each other. And mom's like, okay, no problemo. We can, I can wait. I trust your judgment, Katia. I trust that you're doing what is best for you. And, you know, so here we are early morning. Dad will not allow his baby girl to take a smoober. So he woke up early to take her to the airport. They're laughing and talking about old times. I really wish you guys could really see this part because there was so much fun and the things in between. But I wanted to capture the key parts. Oh, here Katia got back home and she got a text message from Bryce. That is her ex-boyfriend. They broke up because of distance. You know what I mean? Because he's very corporate and high life and he wanted her to stay in the city so that they can build a life there, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, what you call it? What you texting me for? He wants to meet up for dinner sometime. She's like, yeah, I'll let you know. But anyways, guys, that is it for the recap. I'm really, really sorry that the voiceover came like, because I sounded like this. I don't know what was going on with my microphone, but everything happens for a reason. I'm going to see if I can get another part out later today or the next day because, you know, it's holiday week, life happens and stuff. So enjoy, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. I miss you. Bye, SIMMAS.